if the first leg of the EFL Cup is semi-final is anything to go by, it looks like the away teams we were playing in the final. Manchester City may be against Arsenal.
Man touches.
Before we get into that, there is still a second leg to play. But let's talk about the first leg semi-finals. I will start with the biggest, of course. Arsenal going away to
good neighbor.
going away to the Stamford Bridge.
Guys,
Guys, calm down. Arsenal going away to Stamford Bridge and stealing a win. 3
No, it is 2 to win.
Oh, come on.
they're strong. They're strong for the win.
3-1 will say that it qualifies as stealing a win.
Let me tell you something.
Winning by the whiskers. It's not a comfortable
Chelsea is a good neighbor.
You strong for
Chelsea deducted 2 points from Man City. So we want to look for
Imagine Galatasaray scoring 2 against
It was.
It's not comfortable.
It was. I'm telling you.
The game may have been comfortable for Arsenal, but at the end of the day, 3-2 cannot be regarded as a comfortable win.
We gave them a second goal so that they won't feel bad. They are a good neighbor. Even after the game, Enzo was still like, Enzo was fighting. I don't want that to happen because they are good neighbor. There are still some things we want to send them.
Don't worry, we are coming to the Emirates.
So let's talk tactically now. Were you shocked by the approach? No. By the approach of Mikel Arteta. I mean, it's the EFL Cup semi-final. It's a first leg, which means there will still be a second leg at the Emirates Stadium. I thought that Arteta would have paraded maybe a more changed side, maybe an Eze making a foray, but maybe for the singular exception of the goalkeeper, and maybe just the white, maybe because the white don't be para say on goal.
No, because you have no left back.
For the singular exception of maybe Kepa and the white, it was Arsenal's Premier League starting level, starting midfield, starting forward line, starting defense line.
I mean, if I was a coach that has spent 7 years at the club and the only thing I can show for is
I will be punch.
I will also
cry.
You know, I was telling you during the preview of that match, you had same coach. I told you Arteta was going to parade his full squad. I told you.
Well, could it be because it was coming after an FA Cup?
Yes, where
the
most of the players. Yes, I told you because Eze analyzed played the FA Cup, so we put the full squad against Chelsea. And moreover, let's not forget that you are going to Stamford Bridge. And if we lost the game with 2 or 3 games, believe me, it's over. So we need to at least get the point from that game, get a draw at least. And unfortunately for us, we got the win. So I think parading his first team, there was no injury even in the match. So it worked.
We use the second team in this weekend.
Against Nottingham Forest in the league. What we are trying to win the league.
Against around themselves.
Are you whining me?
But let's talk about Chelsea. Liam Rosnell, his first game in charge. It looked like a more changed side, you know. Yeah. No Jerry's James, no Cole Palmer, no Moses Caicedo. I mean, I was seeing a front line of Estavio Neto, Maguire. I mean, I was seeing Maguire, I was seeing Estavio. You know, I was saying to myself, I mean, they're going against Arsenal. I hope you know what you're doing. I was seeing Andre Santos. But then, will you say that maybe Liam Rosnell I wouldn't say you're underestimated. Could that be Liam Rosnell's first 11? I know Palmer is not injured. Yeah. I know this James is not injured, and I know Cucurella is not injured. So did he shoot himself in the foot by resting players against a rampaging Arsenal?
No, well, I won't say he shot himself in the foot. I just feel he's trying to give to the other players the opportunity to play.
Really? So I don't want to
that showed in the game that okay, at least Arsenal won by 3 goals to 2. That showed okay, if we had used the sports level, Arsenal Chelsea would have won. If we had used the sports level, would have beaten Chelsea more than Arsenal more than would have beaten them more than 4 goals to 1 or something.
Wow. Interesting.
But seriously, talking about
I think probably those guys are not fit because even if you rested them in the second half, there's an opportunity to beat them. He still decided to bring in Garnacho, who's Badiashile, and so you know, I still believe probably some of the rumors we had regarding this Maesca issue with a medical organization that's working with Chelsea now, and based on stating the amount of time the player can play and when not to play. Probably that's what also that's what's actually happened against Arsenal too. Maybe those guys were not declared fit and decided to go with plan B because him starting man B against that Arsenal defense. That guy, they were just bullying that guy. I pity the guy yesterday.
I mean, against Saliba,
So,
he never stood a chance.
So, and
considering the fact that Liam Delap have been having a good game, why not start?
So I still think it's not about.
It's so much right.
Don't worry, we are still cooking. We are still
Okay, I hope what your cooking doesn't get burnt. But let's talk about the first semi-final, the one that we actually think is done. Like,
if you are blaming Ateta for putting up the score, do you say the score Newcastle City paraded for that game?
But he's still. He used to ride as midfield.
As my coach, okay. Olympic came on.
Man City have
and he used
James and defense.
He used Allen.
We also use Ben White. We use Isabella. This one you say Muscara was still injured. Muscara is not playing. Kapi is still injured. Kalafel is still injured. So one of those guys.
Use longer defense. Use longer defense
against Chelsea.
I don't.
We don't take such risks. The better side won the game.
But then let's talk about Manchester City. I think this is done. They went from home 2 goals to nothing. And then Andre Semenyo hits the ground running straight up. He could have had 3 goals in 2 games right now. I still don't understand that offside nonsense. Because Alan, I don't think Alan
said the goal line wasn't working. That there are too many players around the ball.
No, it wasn't the goal line. Alan obstructed Malitia. No, the body position, I didn't think Malitia was making an attempt. So, but I think Alan was in between the ball and Malitia. So that was why he made the decision.
But then the fact is, at St. Joseph's Park, Man City 0-2, Newcastle 0. Are we? From all intent and purposes, it looks like Manchester City are standing.
But there's still much to play in the second game. But even though I'm an Arsenal fan, Chelsea is still coming to the second game. If Chelsea get an early goal, the narration will change. The pressure will be on Arsenal.
I don't think Arsenal loses. I don't think Arsenal loses at the Emirates Stadium. I think the worst case scenario at the Emirates Stadium is draw, and that still gives Arsenal.
No man see that at times Man City can also use concentration. If Newcastle also get an early goal, the pressure will be on Man City. If you watch,
you know the reason why I'm giving these 2 teams
because they went
away and got
yes, that's football. That's football. But at times, if you watch the season Chelsea won the Champions League, there's some matches that Chelsea won and they wasted them now. So things that still happen on the second leg. Though I wish those teams should qualify for the final. Man City's are for this move.
I mean, what
it's going to be boss versus apprentice.
It's not
boss. And what I want is the final is the
boss versus
2 teams with Champions League trophy in the final. That's what I want actually. 2 teams with Champions League trophy.
This man, if your team is not successful,
I think we know those 2 teams are. But then we keep our fingers crossed. For now, it's advantage Arsenal, it's advantage Man City. Let's see what happens in the second leg.